Hi everyone, so today we are going to have slightly different format. As you can see, it's still a video review of the new release, but I checked this fresh kit from ICM in a separate video, so in case you're interested, you can still watch it in the not that I would say far away video released. But today I would like to check it together with this offering from MPM. As you can see, this is something what you had available before. If you wanted to assemble a 1/72 scale kit, that was one of your I would say alternatives to choose. And in 1/72 scale it was interesting because this is more or less hard to find, and it's kind of limited edition, even though here it's not written. And I did not review it as a separate kit, so it will be quite an interesting to check it in comparison with this one from ICM, especially considering that this one is already using the new technologies and the MPM one is quite an old offering and it came out some time ago. So maybe I will even find the year on the box, but I do not see it, to be honest. I think it was somewhat closer to the beginning of 2000. And now I just need to open this box. I got this kit one time ago. I think it was on some of the model exhibitions where it was offered as one of the kits. And well, here what I see in the box, I did not open it before, so that's why I'm checking it for the first time with you. And as you can see, the plastic parts look more or less decent. Maybe I will just open the lenses a bit, and maybe let's open the plastic bag, take out this fuselage sprue and check it together. So I can see that the sprue's, let's say, design is somewhat similar because we have this new fuselage parts molded on the separate frame, and I will also try to open the parts from ICM, but in the meantime I can place this sprue from MPM, zoom in, and now you can see what I'm talking about. So overall I would say it looks okay considering the age of this kit again, because yeah, I can see on decals it's written that it was printed in 2002, so it's not exactly a new kit, it's 22 years old, and still you can see that the fuselage parts are somewhat decent, and with some work you will be able to get something nice out of it. And just to give you a comparison, I'm opening the plastic bag with ICM parts. So first of all, I will place it like this, and let's zoom out a bit. So here you have the sprue from ICM, here is the one from MPM. So as you can see, MPM has slightly more, I would say, smoother shapes. So we do not have this angular surface that prominent as on the ICM parts, and I'm not sure if it is up to the real subject, so if you have something to say, feel free. And also this air intakes on the rear here, they're very, I would say, not sharp and also not that clearly defined, so that's why ICM parts are obviously superior. If I flip over this sprue here, we do not have any guiding elements whatsoever, while ICM has the guiding pins, so this is also a nice advantage. And then we continue with the wing root parts. So here I think it's worth zooming in like this, because you are looking basically at the same section. And again, external features, as you can see here, we have more of the various items copied out of the box. You don't have to do any rescribing by yourself. And also, if I flip over this sprue, again, we have some guiding elements inside, while this sprue from MPM, or this part from MPM, as you can see, completely plain inside. And that means that you have to be careful while working with these things, because it will be necessary to somehow connect them together. But what is also interesting is the tail booms design, so I'll try to show it as well. Of course, they are assembled out of two hulls, so just give me a moment. I will place this one here and this one here. So this is the sprue from MPM. Again, we have very smooth plastic, and I mean smooth not in the term of the surface, but in terms of the details, because there are not that many panel lines. And just to give you an idea how it should look like, I mean, it's quite interesting how it compares with ICM parts, because here we have also the tail booms from ICM. And first thing, of course, is that the tail boom sections are slightly different in design, because we have only this section, while here you have it up to the engine cooling. And maybe some others will be happy to get it up to the engine cooling, but well, I think in ICM design it actually leaves you a bit of space to make the version with open cooling. But for the external features, if I zoom in and show you maybe like this, so here, as you can see, we have a lot of panel lines copied in one part or one half and another half, while here we have very smooth surface, so it's definitely requiring some rescribing, and I think it's important even in 1/72 scale. And you can see that it's also molded together with the rudder, while here we do not have any rudder. It's a separate part, which is also quite good. For the landing gear wheels, again, even though this is the standard plastic offering, here we have a really nice one. Maybe I can zoom in. Yeah, that was the maximum, but you can see that it's a one-piece part from one side. I mean, one piece with the tire, but you have to combine the two halves together. And of course, there are already resin offerings available. They were available even for MPM kit, so there is nothing surprising. But as for the MPM kit wheels, as you can see, we have this quite simple affair. I would say the tire shape and the how it bulges over the wheel rim. As you can see, it's quite different, because on ICM it's a bit more 3D-ish, I would say. Here it's more of the same level surface, so not that cool, I would say, and still in 1/72 scale it will be noticeable. We also have the tail landing gear, which is molded together with the leg, and here you can see the same section or the same element for the ICM part here. So again, a bit more refined features. We have also wheel molded together with the leg, so you will have to be painting it carefully, but otherwise I don't see any issue here. And maybe also I'm just looking at the cooling parts, but I think on this sprue we do not have the cooling parts. They should be on the next one. But what is interesting, at least this element of the design, that the frontal section of the cooling is molded separately, and the same applies to the ICM kit. But overall, I think it's visible that the new offering from ICM is way more detailed. It uses the new technology in order to get a bit more features in such small size. And I hope it will help you make a choice, or maybe decide why you need the ICM kit instead of MPM kit. And again, I remind you that there is a lot of aftermarket even for ICM, so in case you would like to get even more, this is not an issue. And of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about such comparisons, so write it here in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye.